All right, y'all, welcome back. So this point here now, we was checking out this free alcohol that we had gotten from walking through the strip. I would call it the strip. They provided with a few little shot, and this is not here trying to talk to this bear, y'all. The bear was like he was ignoring her too, so I felt some type of like, hello, y'all, or what in the world? But at the end of the day, we still end up getting a picture. So kudos to you. I guess he couldn't see him because again, it's a bear. You would have to turn all the way around to see the person. But who am I to say, right? Well, anyway, this bear here waiting on his alcohol patiently. Like, you coming in here just to get alcohol? Yeah, you really, really something else. But anyways, this all the space had looked really nice, really colorful. They were playing music, a really cool vibe. And shout out to Naza for that. We already getting alcohol already again because Bear had already got one as soon as we come off the ship. And he like, well, let me go taste this one too. But when they see the size of the cup, y'all, I'm like, what in the world? But then again, it's free. You can't get no big old cup for something free, right? But you can see Bear shaking here like, yeah, this good. It tastes a little bit compared to taking the whole shot. I didn't do that because my stomach ain't no good, y'all. I can't be drinking alcohol no more. I'm trying to behave myself. But the way her Bear looking at that, it was good. The color is kind of like reddish, and it was very, very fruity. And he was like, let me just take a shot and just get it out the way. I'm like, you can have mine, because I'm like, yeah, you go ahead, get drunk today. Let's see what you can do. You get drunk by yourself. But anyways, we had walked back down the strip again, and then this was a cologne store, and he wanted to smell these cologne. I'm like, babe, I don't know. Everybody talking about Creed, but me no, 'cause I didn't really like the smell of it. Shout out to the person that like Creed. If y'all do, or you or your husband like Creed, or boyfriend like Creed, put it down in a comment. I didn't really like the smell of it. He didn't either. He more like what he call those? He call it ocean scents or something like that. He be calling. He like them soft scent like something with ocean. Something he said, y'all. Don't whatever. I don't even know the name he called it, y'all. But anyway, so we were just vibing, checking out the scene. He just wanted to smell all the Creed because he was like trying to see what the hype was about. And me personally, I don't like it. I don't like it. I like to smell like Versace and the Gucci perfume. So I guess today he just wanted to see what this Creed was all about. And Nai too, she want to be in things, y'all. She just want to smell everything. And I guess she want to pick for him too, because she be like, yeah, no, look at her. She like, nah, And I'm like, nope, I already know. Me ain't like the smell of that. So now I wanted to stop in the Crocs store, y'all. So I'm like, Lord Jesus, what's she trying to do in here, y'all? Checking out all the shoes. They were pretty though. Don't get me wrong now. They were kind of pretty. This white one she had was pretty with all those little gling gling stuff on them. They were really pretty, y'all. Don't get me wrong now. When we was actually checking out the scene, it wasn't too bad. It was a cute little store. It wasn't too big. And people were literally in there just shopping around, looking around, and buying Crocs. Like, me personally, I don't like Crocs. I think I need to get a pair as much as I don't like them. I need one to wear in the yard. Or even at work, shoot. I wear one at work. And people say they're comfortable. Like, I can't say 'cause I never wore them. My daughter had a pair, and she done outgrew them already. So she seems like she's trying to come here today and be like, hey, I need some Crocs. My Crocs too small. I need some new shoes. Girl, if you know the price of these shoes, you wouldn't be coming telling me you want some Crocs today. The price, y'all, I sure the price was like, what? $80 a shoe, y'all. Ain't even a sneaker. It's a Croc, y'all. But anyway, she liked these silver ones. I'm like, nah, why you picking silver? But I was like, whatever. I was looking more like something more that could go with anything, like a black. She wants silver, y'all. I'm like, it look kind of like, but why would you want to do silver, right? But anyway, the lady was really nice. She helped her throughout the whole process of trying the sizes. At this point, she was a size 3. And the little made her try on a 3 and a 4 at the same time. She like, go show your mother. And me personally, I'm like, girl, what in the world? Them shoes, some ugly shoes. And she was just adamant, like, oh, ma, I need the shoes. They fit. And I was like, nah, really? Really, nah? I mean, her feet is grown to be buying Crocs right now. I'm like, girl. And to be honest, she could actually wear these at school too, y'all. I was surprised that the school accepted these shoes because of the strap in the back. So shout out for that, because I might not need to go buy me no $100 shoes for school. She could maybe put on like a little Croc with a little strap in the back and go to school. See here again with another shot of alcohol, y'all. I mean, we getting shots all day. And I'm like, you just take mine. He just shot. He's like, he drinking alcohol all day, y'all. I was like, you could just drink money. But this lady here was like a taxi driver. She was trying to show us and tell us about the place and charge about what, $40. I'm like, we were just debating if we should because we didn't really walk the whole strip to see what's there. And he was like, what you think? We should go? And he was like, But she was still telling us where we should go and what we should not do. But we tell her we're going to come back and see if we decide to go because we still wanted to walk around and check out the scene, y'all. But yeah, everybody on the strip is like they were hustling. Everybody got something to sell. Everybody got something to give. Everybody got something to show for. But yeah, though. Wait a bit. At least he shot that on. I was just saying, like, come on, now, let's go. You like, what you trying to do? He waiting on me and I waiting on him. Like, come on, what we trying to do? And there was another walkthrough. Wasn't really much going on in this cut right here. To me, they looked like the stores were closed, but I guess nobody really want to walk through here. It was the ice cream parlor and all those other fancy things like nail salon and stuff like that. And then we decided to come in this market right here. Lots of stuff. Plates, cups, shirts, number plates, bags, shoes, keychains. Like anything you could think about was in here. The only thing I didn't like, it was too crammed. Like you don't even know who's selling what because they're all together. So you got to be like, oh, okay, how much for this? How much for that? But you may be talking to the wrong person because it's so tight in there. But anyway, I'm just showing y'all like what they had in here. People just selling different stuff. Nye, I already know her. She wants something, y'all. This one, Stitch. She wants something with Stitch. They had all type of animals, and to me they were like cartoon characters, but I call them animals, y'all. But now she's like, oh, I need to look at blue, and I'm like, oh my god. So the woman ended up pulling on the Stitch bag, and me personally, I found it was too small. I was like, well, you don't get a bigger bag for school. I ended up making her put it back, y'all.